Hello everyone and welcome back to the group Ironman. We just hit level 60 woodcutting. I've been AFKing maples in my downtime because I figure higher woodcutting level the better. Plus, we can now cut down yew trees, which is going to be great for birdhouse runs post level 59 hunter, which will come faster than you think. 60 woodcutting also means we can enter the woodcutting guild now, which is great because there's an insane amount of yew trees in here. So probably just going to AFK these for a little bit and bank some yew logs for later down the line. Oh, I actually just hit 61 woodcutting, and you know what that means? The dragon axe is coming out, baby. Yeah, this is gonna look. Yeah, oh, okay, you gotta hit save changes. I really don't like that about the group storage, but yeah, we got a dragon axe. So, because we failed God Wars last episode, and the goal now is to get a bunch of good gear upgrades and then go back to God Wars, I think I'm gonna run over my plans as to what I think we should get before we head back. If you want to skip over this part, there's gonna be a little timestamp in the corner of the screen or whatever. But first things first, here are the things that we want to get: Barrow's gloves. We're pretty close to Barrow's gloves, only have 2 more side quests, and then the main thing, the biggest thing blocking Barrow's gloves, is getting the magic logs for Desert Treasure, which is why I've been AFK woodcutting here before I had the Winter Taunt. The higher your woodcutting level, better chance you have of getting magic logs. Next up is Fire Cape, just going to need to train my ranged up and do the fight caves. We'd also like to get an Arc Light since we're going to be killing Krill first. The Arc Light is insanely overpowered against Krill. Everyone knows that. We'd also like to get black masks or Slayer helmets if we do get enough Slayer points along the way to make that, because you can get a greater demon's task for killing Krill, and that will just prove to be absurdly useful. Now, we unlocked Thralls in the last video, but I do not have the magic level to summon the highest tier of Thralls, which is 76, and I'm also going to want 73, I think it is, magic to use the Ward of Arceus spell, which reduces the damage I take from demons by 10% while the spell is up. Very, very useful. The final piece of gear that I think we should try to get is Amulets of Glory, which requires 80 crafting, of which I'm already well on the way there. I've been banking giant seaweed almost every single day since we started these accounts, and once I complete Lunar Diplomacy, I'll be able to do the Super Make Glass spell, which will make the crafting training insanely fast. Now, if we do somehow end up with enough to get up to 85 crafting as opposed to just 80, I will make us Amulets of Fury, which would obviously be much better than the Amulets of Glory, but we'll have to see. Anyways, let's get into things. I'm going to stop woodcutting, as much fun as I've been having, and go, actually do some good content. Hey, look at this, our first successfully planted maple tree. How much XP do maples give? 3,400 is beautiful. Also, this should be level 50 farming from this orange tree here. Yep, we also need to go check out the farming guild. Since we got our favor up all the way, we can access the farming guild, and that's going to be absurdly useful for getting us all of the herb seeds that we're going to need. So, well, let's do that right now. Here we are outside the farming guild, and there are 2 great things about the farming guild. Oh, yes, medium task and Karen and Kebos. The first great thing about the farming guild is the seed vault here, which is going to save me so much bank space, and it's going to be so much easier to search for the seeds that I need. So I'm just going to grab all of those out of the bank and throw them in there. There we go. That's like friggin' 40 bank spaces freed up. And the best thing about this guild is that I can do farming contracts now from Guildmaster Jane. I'm only going to be able to do the low-level farming contracts until we get to 65 for the section of the guild, something like that. Yeah, 65 and then 85 for the high tier ones. Let's see what we got for our first easy contract. Red berries. We should have a ton of seeds from Thieving Master Farmer, so we should be able to plant pretty much anything in the easy tier. So the first thing I really want to do is get Animal Magnetism completed so that I can get my Avas, which means I'll be able to start AFK range training. I need something AFK. I'm not burnt on the game. I've just been having a really rough couple of days, the past few days, so I need to relax a little bit. So let's go train our Slayer. I think we need 18 Slayer for this quest, and if you remember in the first video, we got a Wildy Slayer task for rogues. And it's not going to be good, but it'll be something. There we go, 18 Slayer, and we still have 9 more rogues to take out on this task, so maybe we could get a Larian's Key, probably not, but now that we have 18 Slayer, let's just go do Animal Magnetism. Since we have fairy rings and all that garbage, this should be super fast. And there's Animal Magnetism completed. Was a pretty easy quest. We should get a couple levels from this, at least a Slayer level. Yeah, there's some levels. Yeah, you guys like levels. And now we have an Ava's Attractor, and I think at 50 we can get the next tier of it. So I can grab my handy dandy bone crossbow and go shoot a ton of bad boys down in the... I'm just going to cut myself off there. I have no idea what I was trying to say. I'm going to shoot Ammonite crabs with bone bolts until I get ranged levels. That's what I'm going to do. Also, I have 2 mystery boxes. One of them is in the bank. Let me go grab it. Let's see what we can get. Mystery box roulette, 1 steel plate body, and an onion. Fantastic. Just wanted to say real quick, you guys should definitely press like on this video and subscribe to the channel, because once we hit 200,000 subscribers, I'll be opening up an OnlyFans. Here comes our first completed farming contract. Yeah, we've got a seed pack. Let's claim another one. I've got everything pre-planted. Strawberries. I thought I had everything pre-planted. Well, anyways, let's see what we get from our first seed pack. Hopefully some strawberry seeds, because I don't think I have any. 6 snape grass from an easy contract? Okay. Oh, dude, I've got 2 strawberry seeds. I hope I can get these from somewhere easily. Just been here at the crabs for a little while, and we now have 61 ranged, almost 62. Okay, I AFK'd a little bit too hard, and that means we can use a rune crossbow, which means that we could pretty much do the fight caves. I mean, it's gonna be sketchy. Is it not the best range level, and the rune crossbow is not the best weapon for fight caves, but I think I could eke out a fire cape at some point in the near future. And since we got to level 50 range, we can now get the... Ooh, that's not right. Get the Ava's Accumulator. I always get the names of these all mixed up. The Ava's Accumulator. Can I get it? Thank you. I'm going to get a couple of these while I'm here just because I'm definitely going to lose these at some point. But yeah, it's got a very slight... Is that the wrong one? Did I get the right one? I don't know. Oh, it replaced the one that was on my back. That's why I didn't go, because it has 99 coins or an attractor and 75 steel arrows. Oh, okay, that's why I was confused. I got the hard clue ready. You ready to see what we get, buddy old pal?
I believe in you.
What even is this clue, dude?
Heraldic helmet.
Oh, that's actually really good. I didn't even think about that. Hey, and the Red Cavalier again. Yeah, I got that on my first hard clue. I have 2 of these. What the fuck? So I decided to train the rest of the mining I needed for Lunar Diplomacy here at the Sandstone. It's pretty decent XP. I mean, it's not great. I was getting like 30k XP per hour, a lot less because I left a couple times to do like birdhouse runs and crap like that. But anyways, once this mines, eventually one day 60 mining, all from, well, not all from sandstone, but a lot from sandstone. Look at how many buckets of sand I have banked. 10,800 buckets. That is it's a lot of crafting XP, but I'm gonna have to come back here and do even more. It's like actually ridiculous how much sandstone mining I'm gonna have to do. And Fairy Tale Part 2 completed. You might think this is random, and that's because it is. I had to do this damn quest for a hard clue step. Apparently you get an XP lamp. I don't know how much this gives. 2,500. Woohoo. Well, I need to get the Scorpia soundtrack, so it's time to go out in the wilderness and let it just absolutely murk me. And we got the Agility Pyramid step where I need a Rune Heraldic Shield. I love having to do hard clues to do a hard clue step so that I can finish hard clues. It's just good. Now it's time for the moment you've all been dreading. I've been dreading. Everyone dreads it when they start watching an Ironman series on YouTube. We do have to go to Wintertaunt, albeit I'm not doing it for like super high fire making. I'm not doing it to get like my first 99 or anything like that. I'm just going to get magic logs. We just need magic logs for Desert Treasure so that we can get Barrow's gloves. And I figure before I go there, I might as well get my construction and fletching levels up at least just a little bit so that I will be getting better XP there if I do decide to fletch for rewards, which I probably should do because I'm going for the magic logs, and construction XP just because why not. So what I'm going to be doing for the fletching training is, since I have a ton of arrow shafts from the fletching I did while woodcutting, I should be able to talk to somebody in here. There's a guy in here somewhere, and he sells arrowheads. There's a guy in here somewhere. Tribal weapon salesman? No. Why are there so many shops in here, dude? Where is this man? Oh, here we go. Bow and arrow salesman. This is the guy. He sells iron arrow tips for 2 GP each. Steel arrow tips for only 6 GP each. So I don't even know what I want to get my fletching up to, but I'm just going to start fletching and we're going to have a good time. And we're now done hopping worlds. I was just buying 50 steel per world and like 100 iron per world after a little while when I realized that hopping just for the steels is probably not worth it. And as you can see, every set of 15 steel arrows we make, we get 75 fletching XP, which is really, really good for this level. And now I'm just going to be fletching these while I run around and collect the warm clothing from all around the game world. Here we go, we got the Clue Hunter outfit, and we got to 39 fletching with those arrowheads that we had. Pretty good, so this will increase the XP we get per log chopped inside of Wintertaunt, and hopefully that'll mean on this little journey we'll get some extra fletching levels. I know it's not a lot, but it's something. We also hit 1,250 total, which means we can use our first total level worlds, and hopefully the Ammonite crabs are not as packed there, because I do not like hopping that much. And now on to getting some construction levels before we start as well. I'm world hopping outside of Barbarian Assault to grab some planks. I know this is like the noobiest method ever, but hey, it's the only thing I could think of right now. I'm going to get like 100 of these, and then I'm going to do the Daddy's Home quest, and that should give me even more planks. And then once I use all of those, I should get to a pretty decent construction level, I think. Let's see if the 1,250 total worlds are going to come into play. Are the steel nails in stock for group irons on these worlds? Yes, some are actually bought out, but these are in better stock than the main worlds, and I've got 5 to go through, so hopefully I can get enough for this construction training. Alright, Daddy's Home's done. We got some experience, 13 construction, this box with a bunch of garbage in it. I absolutely love all this garbage, though. This is my favorite kind of garbage. And there's the last of the planks. Got me up to 20 construction. I think that's a pretty good baseline, and now we go start Wintertaunt, everybody's favorite content. Come on. I know it's your favorite. Don't try and lie to me. You wouldn't watch everybody's series if it wasn't secretly your favorite. This is a joke. Okay, I haven't done Wintertaunt in a long time, but I walked in here and got hit a 27 I'm wearing 4 pieces of the Clue Hunter outfit. Do, like, the boots and gloves not count? I need to do more research, man. Okay, I went and got the warm pants, the Clue Hunter pants. Hopefully I don't take 30's worth of damage now. I mean, I guess we'll have to test it, but if I do, I mean, I don't know. I guess my account's busted. Sorry, folks. Okay, Winter Tot absolutely shreds through you with low fire making, so I actually needed to come here to the Warriors Guild, hop around for a little bit, and buy some potatoes with cheese because I do not want to eat through my entire Car Blonde stack. This is the good food. This is the whatever food. Okay, there's 40 games of Winter Thought done, and we have gotten to 69 fire making. Wow, that's pretty spicy. Now, look at all these supply crates in the bank. Absolutely beautiful. Let's open all of these. We could get really lucky and get all the magic logs we need now, and then I never had to come back to Winter Thought because this place is absolutely abhorrent. No magic logs in the first inventory, unfortunately. Second inventory, just plowing through it. Any magic logs for me? No, but we got a Renard seed. That's pretty cool. Inventory number 3, my screen's flashing, telling me to get back into Winter Top, but I don't want to, damn it. Burnt pages, that's really good. And 2 Renard seeds, 2 U seeds. Okay, that's really nice. That is really, really nice. I will concede that. But, I mean, we only have like 10 supply crates left, and we should be getting some magic logs right now, right? Yes, 10 magic logs. That's the lowest you can roll on the magic log table. That's not even enough for one of us to do DT. Oh, I have to go do more Winter Tot, man. Not trying to brag or anything, but apparently we're a Winter Tot champion now. Kind of some incredible moves. And we got 10 more supply crates. I just want magic logs, please. We got warm gloves. That's a new collection log slot. And we got willow logs. That's great. To save myself from the Winter Taunt, I have once again called upon the power of the 3-tick gods to get us to 72 woodcutting at the teak trees, which is over 100k XP per hour at this level, by the way. Pretty insane. So at 72, we'll be able to use the Dragon Axe special attack to boost up to 75. I'll go to the woodcutting guild, and I will just chop the magic logs myself. I am not doing Winter Taunt anymore. So there are a couple ways to do this effectively, and you could just use the Dragon Axe spec, and then for 1 minute, you know, chop the magic tree and see if you get lucky and get some logs. I am not going to rely on luck, though. What I'm going to do is drink this attack potion, and we're going to wait until my stat drains down. Then it will know that we have 1 minute after we use the Dragon Axe spec to chop these down, and then once it's almost drained, I'm going to world hop, and then I will have 15 more seconds before my stats drain, because that's just how it works. When you log in, you have 15 seconds before your stats start draining. I'll use those 15 seconds to 3-tick the magic trees, and we're going to do this until we have like 24 magic logs, I think, because I think you need 12 each for Desert Treasure. Oh, I hopped a second too late and we lost our boost. So I guess while we're waiting for the boost to come back, I will just chop down yew trees. I mean, why not? Might as well. And there we go. I think that should be enough magic logs for both of us, and I think I got a couple extra just in case. I feel like you need magic logs for something else, but you guys know me. I don't have any brain power left after grinding group iron. Yep, 26 magic logs, achieved 72 woodcutting. I'm just that talented. And so I put Dave's 12 magic logs in the group storage, and what does he have for me here? Uncut emeralds and uncut sapphires. If you guys want to know how Dave got his hands on this many gems, you're gonna have to go watch his video, link in the description, because it is a very, very unusual method that I'm sure not a lot of people have thought of. But I am very proud to say that I will be cutting every single one of these gems and hopefully getting pretty close to 61 crafting, since that's what I need for lunar diplomacy, and I want to get that quest done. And after many hours of cutting gems, we are done with all of them. Got up to 64 crafting. Pretty solid. I think I need 75 to boost for the glory, so only 11 more levels to go. And of course, we're going to be using all the giant seaweed that we farmed for that. And now I have a ton of gems. I'm going to make an insane amount of dueling rings, and of course, probably a good amount of games necklaces. And I guess rings of recoil for the future once we get our sufferings. We're pretty much set on those. Like, I don't think we're going to need that many more. So I was just about to go ahead and do lunar diplomacy, but I realized you need 65 magic for this quest. Oh my gosh, of course magic is the skill I don't have up. So I just did a little bit of unethical money making. This literally only took me like an hour and a half or something. It is disgustingly overpowered. But hey, we got enough money to go buy some nature runes or some kind of runes now to train up my magic, because this is pathetic. And one of the best things about having a decently high total level is I can go to the 1250 total worlds now, and the Mage Bank stock is pretty much mostly in stock for nature runes and such. Somebody did come through here recently, but look at that, 156 per world, so I can actually buy a good amount instead of like 5 per world. I swear to God, this quest, dude, it's gonna make me lose it. Grip, come back.
Oh dang, man, I'm getting attacked. Better leave the room. I'm on drinks.
I did the quest. Be proud of me. Yay, 29,000 XP spread over 12 skills. I like that they knew there was not enough room on the screen to tell you what XP you're getting. So this is like a day later. I remember saying my whole plan about getting all those nature runes and all those law runes. I was going to go back to MTA, get a bunch of experience. And then I had a really busy in real life day, so I just sat here at Ammonite Crabs, and now we have 67 magic just from fire striking these guys with the mind runes that Dave got from Barrows. So thanks for that, Dave. I appreciate that. We now have the magic requirement to do lunar diplomacy, and let's go do it. I don't know. Woo, that is a long quest right there. Lunar diplomacy. It gives 5,000 runecraft XP? Really? I had no idea. Look, 25 runecraft. I know everyone calls it runecrafting. I know it's runecraft. Runecrafting just sounds better, and it is called runecrafting in RS3. Hate to say it, it's something RuneScape 3 has got over old school significantly. Now we can pray at the altar and have access to lunar spells. Now, the lunar spell that we really want is, where is it? It's somewhere around here. Super Glass Make, level 77. Oof, I still need 10 magic levels for that, so it's going to be a little bit while before we have access to it. It's going to be a little while before we have access to that spell. But in the meantime, I think I'm actually going to go ahead and do the Dream Mentor quest as well. If I remember correctly, it's really easy, and it unlocks the rest of the lunar spell book. Mostly, I really want the spell Humidify, which is right here. This is going to help so much with training our mining at the sandstone area, since I won't have to bank for new water skins. So let's just do Dream Mentor. And Dream Mentor is knocked out as well. Wasn't too bad, honestly. And we get ourselves a dreamy lamp. Ooh, I do like that. What do you want? Wow, this lamp is sassing back at me. I don't want to hear this. Just give me experience. Go away. Range magic. I'm going to put it in magic because I need magic levels the most right now, and everything else is relatively easy to train. How much XP is this? 15,000. I like that. Also, for those of you who keep commenting that there's not enough group stuff inside of this group Ironman series, I completely understand. A lot of the stuff we're doing right now is solo related, and we don't get a bunch of group content because we're trying to get all of that stuff out right now so that we can just knock out all of the group stuff in the very near future. Also, check out this group content. I just made Dave a bullseye lantern. Kind of poggers. So I think I'm going to be ending the video off here. Thank you guys so much for the support you've been showing on these videos so far. It has been insanely fun to make them, and I've been a bit busy IRL the past few days, so that's why these have not been coming out as consistently, but don't worry, I can nerd out again and play this game for like 15 hours a day. So the next episode, expect an insane amount of progress and probably a lot of gear upgrades. I'm really excited to do a lot of the content that I prepped for in this one. So thank you guys once again. I appreciate you all, and I hope you have a fantastic day. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.